If you've been ramping up the workouts, hitting the gym consistently, eating a little bit better, number one, I want you to know that I'm proud of you. Number two, know that you're not alone. We've been doing it too. But we know that in the back of your head, there's still that little voice telling you that you can't do this. It's looking for that other shoe to drop, waiting for that thing to go wrong, wondering, how are you gonna fail this diet again? Well, what I wanna do is talk to you about the 3 top reasons that people fail fat loss from my experience as a coach. I also wanna give you the strategies to break the cycle so that this year is actually the year. The first reason that I see people failing fat loss is because they overdo it with the cardio. Number one, cardio is great for your heart health, but when it comes to fat loss overall, resistance training reigns supreme. Cardio is great because it's easy. You know what to do. You just hop on a piece of equipment or head outside for a run and get to it. But what we want to do is we want to prioritize resistance training. We want that balance of cardiovascular work, but we're looking to add 3 to 4 resistance training sessions per week. You also need to remember that the idea of more is better doesn't really apply when it comes to fat loss. There's a point where you get to do too much, and too much of a good thing is really not a good thing. The second reason that I see people fail fat loss is because they don't eat enough. Specifically, they don't eat enough protein. At Complete Performance, we like to think of nutrition as fuel. How are we fueling our body, not just for the workouts that we're doing in here, but for the parenting, the working, the fun that we're having outside of our gym doors. We have to make sure that we're eating enough so that we are able to have the energy to thrive throughout the day. Specifically, we want to look to eat enough protein. If you're not eating 100 grams of protein a day, you probably need to look at increasing that protein intake. When it comes to total calories, that's something that I recommend you put together with a coach or a nutritionist. This is something that's unique to every individual. So if you found your calories on the internet, or you just did what your friend is doing, or your spouse, it's probably not the right caloric intake for you. Third reason, you skip rest and recovery. Back to this idea of more is better, more really isn't all that much better. You need to prioritize rest and recovery. Fat loss is a big thing. It's a lot for your body to go through, as well as the daily stressors that you have of just existing in this world today. We want to make sure that we're allowing our body to rest, recover, build the muscle that we're hoping to build so that we can become and stay a calorie burning machine. Be sure that you're prioritizing time throughout your day to take a deep breath, step away from your work, from your workouts, and from the thoughts of fat loss. Enjoy yourself. Do something you love. And then at the end of the day, make sure that you're aiming for 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Develop a nice nighttime routine, a great morning routine, and set yourself up for the best possible night of sleep that you can imagine. If you're looking to hit your fat loss goals, my best suggestion for you is to find an accountability circle. Start that with a coach who has the know-how and the expertise to guide you every step of the way, as well as the family members, friends, community members who can support you along your journey. If you're ready to crush your fat loss goals in this year, then just grab the link below so that we can get you started with a free assessment and we can start you with your fat loss goals today.